Listening to the Self-Trust Solution Podcast with Dawn Day, episode number 84. Welcome back. Today we're diving into the power of commitment and how it plays a pivotal role in achieving your goals and building self-trust. This episode is for anyone who has struggled with following through on their personal or professional goals. Whether you find yourself frequently postponing tasks, getting swayed by distractions, or feeling overwhelmed by the commitments you've made, this episode will offer practical insights and strategies to help you stay the course. We'll take a look at the role commitment plays in your goals and actually your life, how to set a firm foundation for commitment, proof that commitment is possible, and a sneak peek at how to transfer daily commitments to larger goals. Hey, if you're anything like me and so many of my clients, you've probably experienced moments where commitments feel like a constant uphill battle, especially when that inner dialogue starts to challenge your every effort. But what if your inner voice could be your biggest supporter instead of your biggest critic? If you're ready to shift from self-doubt to unshakable self-trust and master the art of follow-through, I've got something special for you. Head over to theselftrustcoach.com to download my free ebook, Master Your Inner Dialogue, Transform Your Self-Talk for Goal Success. This short guide is filled with practical strategies to help you transform your inner voice into a powerful ally. This makes it easier to stay committed, follow through, and achieve your goals with confidence. Let's turn that inner dialogue into your greatest asset on your journey to success. Now back to the episode. Commitment isn't just a concept. It's actually a decision you make and then you honor it even when challenges arise or feelings waver. By understanding and embracing commitment, you can create a solid foundation for following through on your goals, regardless of pressures, both internal or external, regardless of distractions, both internal and external. So let's explore how to cultivate this quality and make it work for you in every area of your life. So as I said, commitment begins with a firm decision, followed by the action of honoring that decision. It starts with making a clear and unwavering choice about what you want to achieve. This is not just about setting an intention or expressing a desire. It's about declaring, making a declaration of commitment in a way that leaves zero room for doubt. So that is the first way that we have to look at commitment. It is a firm decision. So a firm decision is a definitive, resolute choice. It's when you say, I am doing this, or even better, it's as good as done. This kind of decision has a palpable energy. It feels solid and unshakable. When you make a firm decision, your entire being knows it. It aligns with that choice, creating a foundation for strong follow through. Now, alternatively, we can think of a decision that is more wishy-washy. A wishy-washy decision is uncertain and tentative. It sounds like, I want to do this, or I think I might try. You can sense the hesitation and lack of conviction, and your body senses it too. These kinds of decisions often lead to half-hearted actions or no action at all, making it easy to back out, especially when challenges arise. So second, we want to look at the mindfulness of internal sway. We want to pay attention to the language we use and the feelings that accompany it. So when we're making this decision, firm decision of commitment, we want to pay attention to how we're feeling. Because the difference between I want to and I will is more than just words. It's a difference in mindset and energy. So when you declare a firm decision, notice how it feels in your body. Do you feel a sense of certainty and determination? This physical and emotional response is a sign that you are genuinely committed. Conversely, notice the discomfort or lack of confidence that may come with a less certain decision. This feeling of unease can be a cue that you need to reevaluate and clarify your commitment. Clarify that firm decision. So that is part 3, is building a strong foundation. A firm decision sets the stage for unwavering commitment and consistent action. It's the foundation upon which you can build your efforts. While it's not the only part of the process, it is a crucial first step. Without a firm decision, even the best strategies and plans can falter because the commitment isn't strong enough to sustain them. So by starting with a clear, decisive choice, you set yourself up for success. You're more likely to follow through on your plans, adapt to challenges, and ultimately achieve your goals. So we're starting with this firm, resolute decision, choosing it with clarity and conviction, then honoring that choice through your actions. This initial decision creates a strong foundation, setting you up for success and ensuring that your commitment is unwavering. It really is the difference between I'll try and I will, between wishy-washy and resolute, and between faltering and follow through. Next, we want to make sure that we're connecting to the commitments that we make in our everyday life, because it's common to feel that we're not naturally good at commitment, whether because of past experiences or self-imposed beliefs. We can have this idea that we don't commit to things. However, when we examine our daily lives, there are numerous examples of how we already exhibit commitment, even in small, maybe seemingly mundane ways. But recognizing these instances helps to shift the narrative and provides a foundation for applying commitment to larger goals. We have to remind ourselves of the commitment that we already have so that we create more awareness around our ability to commit so that we can move forward in that commitment to new things that we want to. So first is that recognizing everyday commitments. So for instance, work deadlines. Meeting work deadlines is a form of commitment. You may not always feel motivated or eager to complete a task, but you still do it because you've committed to your job. The structure and consequences associated with work might be a reason that supports you in doing it even when you don't want to. Family responsibilities, getting your kids to their activities on time or fulfilling volunteer responsibilities are some other examples of commitment. They required planning, time management, and the ability to prioritize, all of which are essential components of commitment. In your personal routines, simple daily tasks like brushing your teeth or going to the gym are also forms of commitment. Even though they may seem small, these actions reflect a commitment to well-being and self-care, personal hygiene. So recognizing our everyday commitments is a great place to start. Next, translating everyday commitments to larger goals. What do we see that works in these everyday commitments? The first thing is routine and consistency. One of the reasons these everyday commitments are easier to maintain is that they have become routine. The more routine a task becomes, the less effort it requires to follow through, even when you don't feel like it. The same principle can be applied to larger goals. By creating routines and habits around goal-related tasks, you make it easier to commit. So we're stacking the firm decision with our recognition of our ability to commit and recognizing what works for us in how we commit so that we can apply it to our larger goals. So, routine and consistency. Firm start and end times. Clear timelines like deadlines or scheduled appointments help reduce confusion and overwhelm. So, when it comes to your goals, setting specific timelines can provide structure and a sense of knowing where you are at every moment, making it easier to commit. So, if your thoughts offer you that you should be further along, can actually go look at the timeline and show yourself that you're where you need to be, or what you can do to adjust that, whether it's adjusting the timeline or adjusting the volume of work getting towards it. Next, what can work is alignment with the bigger picture. When we look at our everyday commitments, they're aligned with a bigger picture or vision of who we want to be. For instance, you may not always want to attend a meeting, but you do it because it aligns with your values of showing up as a team member, or it aligns with your career aspirations. Similarly, committing to your goals should align with your broader vision for your life and the people you care about. So when you focus on the bigger picture, the lack of immediate desire becomes less significant. The satisfaction of follow through, that's what also works with our everyday goals, those everyday or commitments, those small things that we do in our everyday life. There's a sense of satisfaction and relief that comes with completing a task or having it done, even if you weren't initially excited about it. This positive reinforcement can also apply to our goal related tasks. The act of following through and accomplishing something contributes to your sense of self trust and satisfaction. So, I want to see all of this as proof of your ability to commit. No matter where you see commitment in your life, it's proof that you have the ability, whether it's in the small daily tasks or larger responsibilities, you are capable of commitment. This recognition is crucial because it challenges the belief that you can't commit to your bigger goals. By analyzing how you successfully commit in various areas of your life, you can identify supportive parameters that help you stay on track. These parameters, whether they're routines or timelines or alignment with your values, can be consciously applied to your goals. So, in essence, commitment in everyday life serves as a powerful reminder that you are already capable of commitment. And by acknowledging and understanding these daily acts of commitment, you can transfer these skills and mindsets to achieve larger, more ambitious goals. Commitment isn't just about grand gestures, it's about consistently showing up, whether the task is big or small. And you have evidence of that sprinkled throughout all of your life for you to lean on and apply to anything you want, goal wise, in your personal or professional life. What will you take away from today's episode? My goal is for you to have a better understanding of commitment and the ways you already employ it. Firm decisions lead to firm commitment. Understand the difference between wishy-washy decisions and firm commitments. Recognize your existing commitment skills. Notice the areas of your life where you're already committed. Leverage everyday commitments for your goals. Use the strategies that help you commit to daily tasks like those routines or timelines or alignment with your values to reinforce your commitment to larger personal goals or professional. Use commitment as a filter for success. Firm commitments act as a filter for thoughts and distractions, making it easier to stay focused on your goals, even when motivation fluctuates. Thank you for joining me today as we explored the foundational elements of commitment and how it shows up in your daily life. I hope you're feeling inspired to recognize your existing commitment skills and apply them to your larger goals. But we're not done yet. Next week, we'll dive deeper into the role of feelings and pressure, external and internal, and I'll share practical strategies for cultivating commitment that will help you follow through with ease. You won't want to miss it, so be sure to tune in next week for part 2. If you found this episode helpful, please subscribe, leave a review, and share it with someone who could benefit. Join us next week for episode 85, part 2 of Commitment. Until next time, keep trusting yourself and honoring your commitments.
Are you ready to finally achieve your goals with a simple and effective approach? Join the Self-Trust Lab, our 3E success method to streamline goal success will help you shift limiting beliefs, build a solid goal strategy, and create a roadmap for infallible follow-through. With master-level coaching and personalized guidance, you'll apply these tools and methods to make your goal success inevitable. You'll learn to overcome obstacles, make strategic adjustments, and celebrate every win along the way. Don't miss out on this opportunity to transform your life and how you go after your goals. Sign up today at theselftrustcoach.com/The Self-Trust Lab. See you inside.